Have you ever heard of this expression SOHCAHTOA? What do you think this expression means? In this lesson we are going to focus on right angle trigonometry. Let's say this is a right angle triangle and let's say these are theta. Now let's be familiar with the three sides. So opposite to theta is the opposite side and next to the angle theta is the adjacent side and across the right angle which is the hypotenuse. And this hypotenuse, this is the longest side of a triangle. Now if you recall, let's say this is a right angle triangle. This is A, B and C. So we can apply here Pythagoras theorem. The Pythagoras theorem applies to the right angles, which is like C square is equals to A square plus B square. We are not going to focus on that too much, but just be familiar with that equation. Now let's talk about 6 trigonometry functions in terms of sine, cosine, tangent. So according to SOHCAHTOA, the sine theta is the opposite side by hypotenuse, and the next cos theta is adjacent side over hypotenuse, and the next is the tan theta, which is opposite side by hypotenuse. Now we know that cosecant theta is 1 over sine theta. So cosecant is basically hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Similarly, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So secant is going to be hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. Let's write that also. Secant theta will be hypotenuse by adjacent side. And the last one, the cotangent, is the reciprocal of tangent. So if tangent is opposite over adjacent, so cot theta will be adjacent over opposite side. So these are the 6 trigonometry functions. Now let's say we are given a right angle triangle and we have value of two sides. Let's say this is 3 and this is 4, and here is the angle theta. So we have to find the missing side of this right angle triangle and then find all the 6 trigonometry functions. So to find the missing side we need to use Pythagoras theorem. Let's use the Pythagoras theorem. A square plus B square is equals to C square. This will be 3 square plus 4 square is equal to C square. C square is 9, 4 square is 16, that is equal to C square. This will be 25 is equal to C square. Then C will be equal to root of 25, that is 5. So we got here C, that is 5. Let's write this. Now let's find the 6 trigonometric functions. First is the sine theta. As we know, sine is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite to theta is the opposite side, as I told you. This is 4 and the hypotenuse is 5. So we got sine theta is equal to 4 by 5. Next is the cos theta. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse and the adjacent side is 3 and hypotenuse is 5. Next is tan theta, that is opposite by adjacent side. Opposite is 4 and adjacent is 3. Next is cosec theta, as cosec is hypotenuse over opposite side. Hypotenuse is 5 by opposite side 4. Next is sec theta, that is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So our hypotenuse is 5 and adjacent side is 3. So the last is cot theta. Cot theta is equals to adjacent over opposite side. So our adjacent is 3 and opposite side is 4. Let's take one more question. This is a right angle triangle. these are theta. If this is 17 and this is 8, then by using Pythagoras theorem we'll find the other side. This will be 15. So let's mark this thing. Opposite to theta is the opposite side, and adjacent to theta is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So our sine theta will be opposite by hypotenuse. Our opposite is 15 and hypotenuse is 17. Next, cos theta, it will be 8 by 17. Next, tan theta, it will be 15 by 8. Next, cosec, 17 by 15. Next, sec theta, it will be 17 by 8. Next, cot theta, it will be 8 by 15. So let's take a different type of question. You will get clear idea. Let's take another right angle triangle. And let's put these numbers 15, let's keep this 25 and 20. And this is our theta. So opposite to theta is the opposite side, and the adjacent to theta is the adjacent side, and this is our hypotenuse. Now let's write this. Let's see what is sine theta. Sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse. Our opposite is 20 and hypotenuse is 25. That is equal to 4 by 5. Next, our adjacent side, that is 15 and hypotenuse is 25, and this will be 3 by 5. Next, tan theta, it is 20 by 15, and if you reduce it will be 4 by 3. And cosec theta, it will be 5 by 4, and sec theta 5 by 3, and cot theta will be 3 by 4. Let's see one more type of question. This is a right angle triangle. So find the value of x if your angle is 38 degree and this is 42. So in this question, what trigonometric function you will use in order to find the value of x? So should we use sine or cos or tan? So our angle is 38, so opposite to theta is the x, that is our opposite side, and this is our adjacent side. So in this case we have the opposite side, which is x, and the adjacent side, which is 42. So this is opposite over adjacent. So tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent, that is equals to our opposite is x and the adjacent is 42. So let's solve for x. Our tan theta is 38, so 38 degree, that is equals to this one, x by 42. So in order to get x by itself, we need to multiply both sides by 42. Let's multiply both sides by 42 and 42. Let's multiply both sides. This will be same, tan 38 degree and x by 42. Now this 42 will be cancelled. So now we have x is equals to 42 tan 38 degree. So this will be equal to 42 into, let's check the value of tan 38 degree. It is 0.7813. Let's multiply both of this. We'll be getting x equal to 32.8146. So this is our final result. So we have found the value of x.